Hey everybody, so it's my Friday. I must admit I am having a good day. Well, okay, sort of good. I've been doing really good, emotionally speaking, and I've been moving forward. Been writing, been getting further. But then I always come to a stopgap. Every time I get to about the middle of the week, my Friday or whatever, whenever I stop working and I stop just waking up and doing the daily tasks, I find that I start to slow down. I start to stop, and I start to think. And when I start to think, there's an issue. You see, when I start to think, for some reason my brain starts asking really random questions. Like, does it really matter? Am I really making a difference? Am I going in the right direction? Am I failing? And it hits really hard. And it makes you question things a lot. And though you may not want to question the things, you still do. It's hard. And you're going to have those days. They're going to pop up like weeds. It's going to be a while to get rid of them. It's hard. It's not easy. It's hard. Is it worth it? Yes. Is it hard? Yes. Anything worth it is hard. I believe so, at least. Sometimes you come by things luckily or by a break, and of course it's easy then, but for the most part, good things are hard to get. And I don't mean hard to get as in they'll never happen or you'll have to break your back to get it. I mean hard as in it will put you out of your comfort zone. It will make you do something for it. There is no such thing as give and take. It's give, 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 give. And eventually the universe will just give back. I know that sounds very weird, but I think there's a saying, you get what you give. Or you are what you eat. It's basically the thing you put your effort into, it will come back to you. I'm a believer in God, so I believe, you get back whatever you ask, and whatever you give out tenfold. Excuse me. So, that being said, I have a belief, myself, that it's not about acting the way you want to be acted towards, or the things you want to be in your life. You want to act 10 times better than that. You gotta think of the best you could possibly be, the best way of dealing with the situation, and think of how to do it even better. Because if you try to do something better than what you think better is, you'll end up becoming what you yourself becoming better. Not quite to the point where you want it to be, but end up being just better off. I've said the word better way too many times. Moving on. So, the day was rather smooth, calm, easy even. It was kind of remarkable. With that being said, I keep saying with that being said, I don't like ums, oohs, and ahs. And I must admit, I don't like editing either. So that's why I use that being said. But, still, it's rather interesting, really. My day was calm, quiet. I played games with a friend of mine, and hopefully I'll get to play more games with her. It depends. Her boyfriend just got back from deployment, so I probably won't get to see a lot of her very soon. I'll give it like 2 weeks, a month, and then I'll try poking her again. I might just still send text, but that's besides the point. So, convention's coming up in a month, and I want to try and get into a physical shape for the costume. I know you don't have to. It's not about that for me. It's about the look. I like looking like when I'm cosplaying. That's why I don't usually go outside of my realm for cosplay. I like looking like I am, or acting like the character. If a character is like how I want to act at a convention, or just to like the personality of the character, I'll do it just for the personality, because I know that if I want to, I can pull off the personality. I might not look like the person, but if I sound like him, act like him, and appear somewhat sort of like him, worst comes to worst, I'll say I'm an AU, alternate universe theory. Works every time. With that in mind, I'm playing 2 cosplays currently. One is Dante from Devil May Cry, the first game. Mostly because a friend of mine, she made the costume a long time ago for, I think it was her boyfriend at the time. I believe so. It was like a long time ago. Yeah? Yeah. I think I'm losing some details. Anyways, she made the costume, and it was a really cool costume. I was very jealous of the boyfriend for having somebody who would make that kind of a costume. I was like, sweet! I would want a costume like that because it's a red jacket. I'm a fan of characters in red jackets. I want to make a thing of just doing characters in red jackets or red. Anything wearing red. And I can do that with my next character, which is Gary from Final Space. If nobody knows what Final Space is, please just put it in YouTube. Find a clip. You will love it. Adore it. If you like a little bit of crazy with some good story, like solid plot behind it, that doesn't dabble around it, it goes straight in the face and goes, sup. I highly suggest it. The first episode is lame. It is lame. After that first episode, though, it picks up speed, and then by the time you hit to the end of season 1, it's like a bullet train hitting a brick wall. And then you realize that just a little bit of the tip of the bullet train was poking out of the other side of the brick wall before everything went black. So yeah, that's the other character I'm planning on doing, and something depending on if my brother can get it done or not. Because I have a few other ideas for cosplays, because I want to do something with my brother, because me and my brother going to cons has been how we've actually enjoyed cons. So I was going to bring him with me, and we were going to do a brothers cosplay. And I was mulling around a few ideas. I had, who was it? Well, Dante and Virgil for one. Another idea I had was Papyrus and Sans, because I was just like, yes, this would be so cool. One year we were floating around the idea of Mega Man X, no, not Mega Man X, Mega Man Star Force. There was 2 games, Black Ace and Red Joker, and we both got different copies. And we both had the idea of going in different cosplays of those characters. It was a lot more work than we thought. That would have been cool. We've thought about doing Digimon, we've thought about characters from games, anime, cartoons, weird web series nobody knows about, Homestuck characters, for God's sake. For me, I'm a procrastinator. I can work on stuff. It's the passion and the love for me is the actual wearing of the costume, bringing that character to life in front of people, making people see and go, you're scary, you're amazing, oh my god, like those types of reactions. The reactions that's just like, I pulled the character from the TV series, and there he is. He acts like this person, he thinks like this person, he believes like this person, he talks, reacts, everything like this person. I'm bringing the character to life. I love that part about cosplay. That, to me, is cosplay. It's about having fun. It's about bringing and being a character. It's about bringing this character to other people, and it's also about the people, the environment of, like, I don't know if people notice this, but if you go to a Comic-Con versus an anime convention, you'll go to a Comic-Con and it will be about go, 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 go. Sure, you might get into a good group that's sort of like lazing about, but for the most part, it's vendors hall, events, this, that, or the other thing. Now, with anime conventions, though, at least for the ones I've been to, it's more relaxed. It's not about go, 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 go. It's sort of like a giant hangout for nerds. Where there was one, it was Anime-thon, not last year, about 3 years ago. It was the last one I went to. Oh god, it's been a long time since I've been there. In any case, their old building, which was amazing, it was a school, had a big patch of green space. This green space had an amphitheater and a bunch of stuff in front of the school, right before it hit the highway. So in this big green space, you would see it full of cosplayers all the time. Not going to events, not going to panels, not going down in the vendors hall, just there. That was what really drew me to anime-thons and anime conventions versus Comic-Cons. Comic-Cons you can kind of, see a little bit of hanging out, but not really that really base connection of just immersion. It's kind of like you're not forced to make friends, because eventually somebody will make friends with you because you're either wearing a really cool costume or they're wearing a really cool costume. Or you're both not wearing costumes and you make a comment on it. Or you're both wearing costumes and you make a comment on it. And that's how things happen. It's like, boom, new friendship. Boom, new relationship. Boom, I have like 30 friends now for some strange reason. Followers on Instagram, followers on Facebook. It is an amazing thing, Anime-thon. And I've talked a lot about it one convention, but still, that's where I'm going, and it's going to be amazing. I'm going to have so much fun. I hope. I'll say this. Fun experiences are nice stories. The bad trips, those things where everything seems to go wrong, those are the best stories to tell, though. Because it's funnier, it's happier, and you can look back on it and go, that was hilarious. During it, you might feel horrible, but realize this. A horrible today is an amazing story tomorrow. Alright, I've kept you guys long enough. 10 minutes is way longer than a video should ever be. Anywho, hope you all enjoyed. I can't wait to see you all tomorrow. Again, follow my Instagram for all the stuff on the relationship goals today. Make your plans. Go out, hang with friends, family, yourself. Go find somebody to go. If you have a significant other, this is the significant other spot. You either go out with your significant other, spend time on them, or go out and find a significant other if that's what you want. Or you spend the time on yourself, as I said. In any case, I will catch you all in my next video. Until then, remember, you're exactly who you're supposed to be, going in the exact right direction. I'm exactly. Toodaloo. Bye-bye.